Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to KHEA Kitchen. I'm Gardy. This is my wife, Jennifer. She's going to be helping today. We have a lot of fun coming up. Stay tuned. Thanksgiving time. We've been working really hard. We've done turkey. We did desserts, some pie it was great. Awesome. I loved it. Today it's going to be easy. It's Thanksgiving Day. Sides. We're going to be doing a couple sides. What do we got going on?
So we got some green bean casserole, we got some cornbread, and we went ahead and pulled out the KHEA cranberry sauce just because if you don't have it somewhere in the mix, I mean...
Is it really Thanksgiving?
Is it even Thanksgiving?
Right.
Yeah.
I am a fan of canned cranberry. I know sometimes people are going to be maybe a little judgmental of that. How do you feel? Do you like canned cranberry?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. On Thanksgiving time, you got to have cranberry somewhere. So happy Thanksgiving again. KHEA Kitchen has no real chefs. I'm not a chef. Here at KHEA, we like to do something called winging it. And in the kitchen, this is where we wing it the most. So this is probably the ingredients to my favorite side. What's it called?
Green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole. Let's go through the ingredients. What do we have going on?
All right, just salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and then we've got 1 can of cream of mushroom, 1 can of cream of chicken. This is cream of chicken with herbs. You can use it with or without. 2 cans of green beans. Here's our French fried onion, little crumble strips, some garlic salt, and that should be it.
I feel like this item is almost foolproof.
It is.
If you have an opportunity to volunteer to bring something, I'm going to be volunteering to bring this.
Yeah, this one's easy. And there's a lot of, little variations, but this is the way I like to make it.
And we are winging this. If you have a recipe and you think yours is better and it's a little bit different, please share that with us in the comments. Also share this video out as we are trying to see if people like green bean casserole and cornbread. So I think the first thing that we do is just drizzle.
Just a tiny bit, on the bottom of the...
I'm going to put too much because that's what I do with everything.
I know, the oil.
So you drizzle some olive oil.
Good, just like that. Kind of move it around a little bit.
And this is going to go in the oven, right? And so the olive oil will just kind of keep it moist. And I don't know.
Yes, I don't know.
I'm not a scientist.
I don't know. My family's Italian, so we put it in everything.
So that's salt.
Salt and pepper on the bottom.
I learned this after I got married. My wife was like, you got to put salt and pepper on the bottom of the pan. I'm like, why? I'm not eating the pan.
My grandma did. I don't know.
So, yeah, it looks good. It's just like a base that's covered. Something interesting about this is all this stuff could be eaten straight out the can. So all of it's technically cooked, right? I mean, if you had to, or you ate something, like opened it, you just ate it, you'd be okay.
You would.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into those green beans.
All right, we got a can of green beans. Shout out to our friends at HEB. We have HEB right by the house, and that's where we get pretty much all our stuff. So when I pour this in, am I pouring in the juice and everything?
1 can we'll leave the liquid in, the other one we're going to drain.
Okay. All right.
So it's not quite. I think you need a little more.
Yeah, that one got stuck right there. And I may need a knife or something if you can help me out.
Don't cut yourself.
I'm going to cut myself. And it's going to be right here in front of a live Facebook audience.
There you go.
So this one, just a normal can of green beans, pour everything in, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Isn't it going to make the oil kind of just go everywhere?
It's okay. Just dump it.
I want to have some form to it.
Okay.
I'm just moving it around.
This is the easy one, the last minute side.
Have you ever done green beans where they are like long stem and you cut them? And...
Oh, for sure, yeah. My grandma used to do that all the time. We
This one?
have to snap the ends off. That one we need to drain in the sink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just opening it. And I'm going to move it over here so I can get some of this juice out. Yeah. All the juice out?
Yeah, I mean, okay, there's a little bit, but there's going to be a lot that pours.
A serving size on here is half a cup. Half a cup of green beans, and it has 20 calories.
Wow. It's not a lot.
Nope. Okay, so it's all drained out. And then I'm just going to pour the green beans in.
There you go.
And I'm going to move them around. Okay, what's next?
Next, put a little more salt and pepper on there.
Why not?
So I'm going to go ahead and open these cans of soup because that's what's happening next. I got the pop tops because I don't like to work with the can opener.
Is there any real chefs watching right now? I need some feedback from a real chef.
Hopefully.
Okay, pour all this in?
Yeah. You probably need a spoon or you can use that knife to scrape the bottom out.
Use that knife.
Yeah, there you go. because it's pretty thick.
This is the cream of chicken. Sides.
Some people put extra mushrooms. I don't particularly care for mushrooms. That's why I use one of each soup.
I like mushrooms.
I know you like mushrooms. That's why I do 1 and 1. That's my compromise.
What other kind of sides do you like?
Mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. My mom makes corn casserole that's delicious. It's got cornbread in it and cheese and all kinds of yummy stuff.
Oh,
Bless
man. It's that salt and pepper.
It's all right.
I didn't use my hands, but I'm going to go ahead and wash them.
Take over.
You know, I tried to pull my mic. That was reflex. I tried to pull my mic to see if I could get that sneeze off. Hopefully y'all's phones and computer speakers are still intact, as that definitely peaked the microphone.
All right. Not bad. We're good.
Okay, so we got cream of mushroom in there. Oh,
Now
I
we
didn't
need
get
to
on my...
Yeah, go ahead and scoop that.
Am I supposed to mix this around?
I'm going to get a spoon for you.
Well, no. Do you mix around the...
Yeah.
Like this, stir it? Okay. I didn't know if it was supposed to be layered.
Oh, no.
My
It
grandma,
all
she'll make
mixes
this.
together.
It's awesome. I love it. It's going to fall.
It's fine.
All right now we're just stirring it. And I'm splashing everywhere. Right now we got 2 cans of green beans. 1 can has the juice, the other one was drained. Salt and pepper. We put some olive oil on the bottom.
Some garlic salt going in on the top.
All right.
Mix that in real good.
Yep.
Some people put onion in there. Some people, please.
No? Okay. I would do it.
You can even cook bacon and then chop it up real fine and put it in there. That's delicious. I've had it that way before.
I think we're good. I would just eat it and serve it like this.
Well,
We just need to heat it up.
we do need to heat it. Here.
Microwave this thing.
This
So
is
what is this?
my favorite part.
HEB select ingredients, French fried.
French fried onions. So I pour a little bit in the mix and then stir that in so that way, whoops, there's a little bit of crunch.
I like onion
Kind of helps
rings.
to even out the moisture too.
Our kids were eating onion rings the other day. My grandma and my mom came over. So that's our kids, grandparents
Grandma and
and great grandparents. And they had onion rings in the car, and my kids just like,
Inhaled
no shame.
it.
No shame. Just like, hey, Graham got some onion rings. They're like, nah, these ain't Gram's onion rings. These are my onion rings now. And they ate.
Which is that the
all the
difference
onion rings.
between like parents and grandparents? I would have been like, you can each have one and then try to eat the rest for myself. But grandparents were like, no, you can have it
Yeah.
all. I'm not hungry.
You can have it all. All right, so we got that mixed in.
Only other thing I would do if you want to add more salt and pepper, once again, I mean, can there ever be too much? I don't know.
Probably.
Depends on who you ask.
I
Once
like
again.
pepper for color.
Okay, pepper for
Like
color.
if anything, just get some color on there. And there's another can of the French fried
Yeah,
onions.
so we'll finish this off after it's going to go in the oven. We already have it preheated at 350 degrees.
Yep.
It's going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. At 20 minutes, you pull it out. You put the rest of the onions on the top to make it as crunchy and savory as you
All
want.
right. So I'm going to move this to the back so we can focus on the next thing. You're a big fan of like bread and carbs. Your family is. Your mom is. Grandma is. Her grandma probably was.
Yeah, that's, I guess, again, the Italian. You don't do anything without bread.
Yeah, I like bread, but I like tortillas, which is a hint. So tomorrow, tune in on Friday because we're going to have an awesome show. What do you do?
Exciting.
Tortillas and like Thanksgiving? Does that go together? The answer is yes.
Perfect.
All right. So this is our old ingredients. And now we're moving to the trusty Jiffy. And if they had an HEB brand, we would have used that as well if we found it.
Oh, we need a mixing bowl. Excuse me.
And this is a recipe that was passed down from Grandma Jiffy's great-great-great-grandma. And it's amazing. So the recipe just so happens to be on the side right here of the box. The only thing that it calls for is this package. It's magic in a little box. 1 egg, and we measured it out right before we started the show today. 1/3 cup of milk. And
Let's do it.
seems like it's pretty easy. You just blend it all together.
In your bowl.
Yeah. We're just gonna put this in the bowl. I like cracking the egg.
You do? I'll do this then.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put the milk in. So that's 1/3 cup
I
of milk.
didn't do the dry ingredients first.
Why?
Sorry.
Why does it matter? Does it matter?
You're supposed to do dry.
No, but why?
I don't know.
Just because that's what your mom did.
Okay.
It's all going together, right?
You know what? This is Thanksgiving, It's about
I'm
family.
thankful that you're learning new things
And
that you
yes.
can put the milk into. Am I allowed to put the egg in? It's not dry.
I wouldn't.
Whose show is this?
I was invited.
Okay, that's true. You've been very helpful all week. And today is Thanksgiving.
We actually really like
So I'm
cooking
thankful.
together, so
Yeah.
this was an easy
The
task.
only thing that would have made this more like wild card is if our kids were here, they would just be running all over the place. So am I allowed to put the milk in?
Yes, go.
Okay.
It's kind of lumpy, so I was just getting some of the lumps out.
Okay, I'm gonna crack this egg.
Okay.
Have you seen people that are just like one hand?
Yes, I've never been able to do that.
Rinse off my hands real quick.
So again, I was taught to like puncture the yolk like almost immediately, so it starts to mix into the dry ingredients.
Who taught you that?
Jesus. No, I don't know.
Listen to
My
that.
mom, it had to have been. Maybe my dad's mom. She made a ton of cornbread. My mama.
You know, I always look at stuff like this and I'm like, man, the recipe calls for it and we're not putting the full.
He really hates
Third.
waste
I don't like wasting stuff.
in general.
So when do we put the cranberry sauce in the cornbread?
When it's on your plate and you get like a bite of
have to wait
everything
till
all
it's done?
together.
Okay. Can we put salt and pepper in just so we aren't following the recipe that great grandma Jiffy came up with?
I don't know, because I like sweet cornbread, so I wouldn't want anything.
Peppered.
Yeah, savory. I mean, salty like that in there.
Okay.
I
Here's the
mean,
thing.
again, I've known people that actually add sugar.
On the side of the package, it has it in muffin pans, but ours is a circle, and so you just kind of make it like a pizza.
Mm-hmm. And we need to spray it with some.
Ah,
But there's one in the pantry that's for baking.
baking. I'll go get it. The KHEA Kitchen has a KHEA pantry.
We have a KHEA pantry.
Yep. And
So yeah, I'm just stirring, trying to get the lumps out. I like to use a fork because it's easier to do that than a spoon. Winging
There
it.
you go.
With
Can I spray
KHEA. Yes.
all right.
It's going to come out thick, and then
Good.
you can kind of pat it down with the napkin if it's too much. Yeah.
Perfect
Okay.
to me.
Good job. Thank
So I
you.
don't know any better. So it's covered.
Did
We
y'all
got
not
some
make
pan.
cornbread? Did you grow up making cornbread?
I
Or
ate.
Not really.
I ate food in my house. My mom would not let me cook. Not maybe I just didn't have a desire to.
Yeah, probably not.
I had a desire to eat. That was my plan, like to eat. And whenever I got old enough to cook, it was eggs. I
Yeah.
said that earlier a couple days ago. It was eggs, and so I experimented and played.
Yeah, we didn't start with
Myself
the difficult
with eggs.
stuff, but cornbread. You know, one thing I liked was whenever my parent or my mom and my grandma would make dressing, and we would make the cornbread the night before, and then you have to break it all up. We would get to use our hands
Yeah,
and tear it all and shred it before they
That-
put it in.
that looks mixed.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's just some dry over here I was trying to get. You ready?
Yes, I'm thankful for cornbread.
Let me pour it in.
Yeah, pour it in. You want me to?
Let's go. You can. Go
All
ahead.
right, cool. So, my method to this is there is no method. Just doing a little circle.
And see, there's some lumps in there, so we can kind of hit it with the fork. Yeah, smooth it
yeah.
out as it comes
Oh
in.
yeah. And this rises, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be super thick, but this is just a pie dish.
Yeah.
You can use a square, you can use a round, anything like that.
Or the muffin.
Or the muffin pans,
Pan,
yeah.
yeah.
I've never done that, but I've had people do it.
I've seen it. It's on the package here, so that's
Mm-hmm.
all I know. Definitely, with a big old slice of butter on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know Kelly's Country Cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Kelly's Country Cooking
Cooking,
has some good cornbread, and they have some giant biscuits.
yeah.
Smacking good biscuits and gravy. That's like one of my things.
Let me see. Oh. Let's clean the side of that.
Yep. Feel free to share this out. If you have a favorite side, I want to hear it. So what is everybody's favorite side? What's your favorite side? Mine is the green bean casserole. And
There's also
That's
broccoli cheese casserole, and that's really good.
it has rice in it.
It does.
I do like rice, but I prefer the green bean a little bit more.
Sorry, I'm just being picky trying to get all these
Yeah.
lumps out. I don't want anybody to have one bite full of like,
For you, is it more about the sides or the turkey? Like,
oh, definitely about the sides. I can have
Really?
like one thin piece of turkey and I'm good. Yeah, no, I want all the sides. But I'm
You
that
like the white
way.
meat. You like the white meat
yeah,
too, yeah.
I'm that way like at a restaurant or like at dinner. Like you can just have a steak and I'm like, what are we gonna eat with it?
right? I'm more concerned about The turkey, is it fried? Is it baked? Is there ham?
Is it Cajun?
Where's the bacon? Yeah, Cajun. Is it spicy? I want the meat. Give me the meat.
You're like the guy bringing the hot sauce like in your bag to Thanksgiving.
It's like Arby's.
Pretty much.
We have the meats. I want to know where the meat is at.
All right, I think we're good on this.
All right, so I think we got our green bean casserole prepped. We have our cornbread prepped. We're gonna pop these here in the oven. We're gonna take a quick break and take a couple commercial spots and shout out to our friends and partners and sponsors who help make KHEA possible. Thank you so much to you, the viewer, people who hang out with us. If this is something you would like us to continue doing, let me know, let us know. We have one more episode of KHEA Kitchen. It's gonna be airing tomorrow. It's gonna be dealing with the leftovers. And that's all I'm gonna say right now, but we have some fun stuff that's gonna be in store. So we're gonna take a look at our sponsors, come back, and maybe have some final thoughts on this Thanksgiving Day.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chef Dustin Jimenez. I'm the co-owner of Smokin' D's BBQ Bar and Grill. We're located right here in Alvin, Texas, off of Bypass 35. We do Texas barbecue, but with a unique twist and fusion concept. So we have a little Asian fusion and a little Tex-Mex fusion. So y'all come on out, give us a shot, and see what all the fuss is about.
Hey, I'm Anthony Macaluso with Rockin' Rivers Bounce House and Party Supplies. If you're looking to rent bounce houses, water slides, concessions, tents, or tables and chairs, give us a call at 409-363-8175 or rockinriversbouncehouse.com.
Happy Thanksgiving. It's Thursday, so we were working on some sides today. You were able to hang out with us while we did some green bean casserole and some cornbread. I just want to know, what is your favorite side? And what's your favorite side?
I said earlier, the corn casserole that my mom makes, also like broccoli and cheese casserole, also like the mashed potatoes. I just want all the sides, really.
All the sides.
As long as there's no mushrooms, once again, I'm fine.
What do you think our kids' favorite sides are?
Our kids is probably going to be mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. It can be a giant spread, and that's what they're going to want. And I'm not going to lie, I'd probably have to pull out some frozen nuggets from the fridge.
Dinosaur nuggets?
And I would do it, it's fine, let them eat.
They should make turkey nuggets.
Turkey nuggets. Turkey-shaped nuggets.
Turkey-shaped nuggets.
Yeah.
So we want to know, what is your favorite side? What is your kids' favorite side? Do they always eat what you eat? Is there a method to the madness? Our kids, they like meat. Both of them do.
Yeah, they'll eat
River
the
does too.
turkey, yeah.
Yeah, Kellen does as well.
Or the ham, either one. Yeah.
So we just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching today. There's a lot of things that we're thankful for, and I know that there are things that you can be thankful for. Make sure you share this video out and let us know what you're up to today, what your favorite food item is, and if you'd like for us to continue doing this, we're going to be back again tomorrow as we look at what do you do with the leftovers. Y'all be blessed.